Thank you for your interest in submitting an article to the ACOS Journal, published on the Cureus Journal of Medicine website. The purpose of this presentation is to take you through a step-by-step process of how you can submit your article to your discipline's journal channel. First, you'll need to navigate to your discipline's journal channel on Cureus. For CTV, you'll place https://www.cureus.com/channels/ACOS Card Surge in your web browser. Now you'll see for each additional discipline, you'll use that same prefix, but there will be a suffix specific to your discipline. So again, for CTV, you'll have the same prefix and you'll see the ACOS Card Surge is specific to CTV. This will land you on the ACOS CTV homepage on Cureus. For general surgery, you'll use that same prefix, but you'll use ACOS Gen Surge here at the end. And you'll wind up on the ACOS Journal of Surgery page on Cureus. For neurological surgery, again the same prefix, but you'll have AONS at the end to submit articles to the ACOS Neurological Surgery channel. For plastic surgery, again the same prefix with ACOS Plast Surge, ACOS PLAS URG at the end to submit articles to the ACOS Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery channel on Cureus. And then finally for urological surgery, again you'll use that same prefix, but you'll have ACOS UR Surge to land on the urological surgery page on Cureus. Or if you don't want to remember that long prefix and your assigned discipline suffix, you can navigate to the Cureus site directly from the ACOS website. What you'll need to do is go to facos.org/ACOS journals. We've created a shortcut for you. And from that website, what you'll do is you'll navigate down the page on the ACOS website. So this is the page you'll land on when you enter that shortcut that was shown to you on the last page. When you navigate down to the bottom of that page on the ACOS website, you'll see the logo for your discipline. All you have to do is click on your discipline's logo and you'll end up on that same page that we showed you with each URL for your discipline. Now, what you're ready to do is start the process. You'll click the Submit Research button on your discipline's journal homepage. So you'll see a blue button in the right corner here, and you'll see that same blue button on each discipline page. So for CTV, you'll hit the Submit Research button. General surgery, hit the Submit Research button. Neurological surgery, plastic and reconstructive surgery, again, that same blue button. Urological surgery, you'll click on Submit Research. Now you're ready to select the type of research that you're planning to submit. You'll choose from a drop-down menu of an original article, a review article, a case report, a technical report, an editorial piece, or a poster. Once you've selected the type of article you're submitting, Cureus will walk you through a series of steps. Cureus is actually great in walking you through this entire process. If at any time you need help, you can click on the button that you see here in the bottom. So one of the first questions you'll be asked is this a competition entry? You'll click no or you'll click yes, and then you'll hit save or save and continue. You will notice a theme here. You'll see tiles for each ACOS discipline. So it's going to ask you if this is a channel article. And it's really important because this lets Cureus know that the article that you're submitting belongs on an ACOS channel. So you'll see that we have CTV, general surgery, neurological surgery, plastic and reconstructive surgery, and urological surgery. You'll also see other tiles assigned to other associations or societies. But of course, you will click on the tile that corresponds to your discipline. You'll be asked once again to confirm the type of article that you're submitting. So that same question, whether you're submitting an original article, editorial, technical piece, or poster, you'll be asked that question once again, and you'll need to confirm the type of article you're submitting. Then they'll give you a status check. So you'll be presented with selections you've made so far in the process, and you will have an opportunity at this stage to make any edits. If you've made edits or not, once you've completed this process, answered the questions on this page, you'll hit Next. You're now ready to enter the title of your article. Cureus requires that articles are submitted in an APA-style title case. If you need an example of what this is and the expected format, you will be able to get that example in Cureus. Once you've entered the title of your article, you'll click Save or Save and Continue. Remember I said there's a theme here. You will click Save or Save and Continue after every entry you make on Cureus. Now you're ready to add your abstract. You can copy and paste your abstract and then click Save or Save and Continue. You're ready to select your keywords. You can select up to 3 categories for your research. And then again, you'll click Save or Save and Continue. You can also enter free-form keywords. You're going to add your own keywords that will make the subject matter of your research easily searchable. What you'll need to do here is you'll type in your keyword and you'll hit Enter, and then you'll see it listed below. So you'll need to hit Enter after each keyword, and then it will populate a list below. You'll then click Save or Save and Continue. Now you're ready to list your authors. You'll be prompted to add your authors' email addresses. If the author isn't already in Cureus, you'll need to provide detailed information, basically their name, their specialty, their affiliation, etc. Again, Cureus will walk you through all of the information that you need to submit your author if they're not already in the Cureus system. You'll be asked if you have any acknowledgements. Click Yes and add your acknowledgements, or click No. And then you'll click Save or Save and Continue. Now you'll be prompted with a series of disclosures. You'll be asked to respond to ethics questions and disclose any conflicts of interest. You'll click Yes or No, and then you'll click Save and Continue. So you'll see here we have disclosures for human subjects, animal subjects, again, ethics statements and conflicts of interest disclosures. Also, the works under consideration for publication. You'll be asked if there were any payments or services received from a third party. You'll also be asked if there are any relevant financial activities outside of the submitted work. Again, you'll answer yes or no. You'll be asked about intellectual property and patent rights. Are there any relevant patents or copyrights, yes or no? And then you'll be asked a question about relationships that were not previously covered. And you'll be asked to respond if there were any relationships or conditions or circumstances present that you need to disclose, or if there were not. And now you're ready for article entry. Cureus makes it very easy. You can include figures, tables, or video during the submission process. With each step during the submission process, you'll have the opportunity to receive assistance. You'll simply click on the help graphic that you see here, or you can click on examples or linked reference and guidance material. Now it's time to enter your article. So with each step, you will have an opportunity to enter the requested information, your introduction, materials and methods, results, discussion, and conclusions. Cureus will prompt you with the same questions for each section. So I've listed the sections here, and you'll have the same questions for each section when you're submitting your article. You're now ready to add your references. Appendices and references. You'll be asked if you'd like to include any supplemental information relevant to your work. You'll click yes or no, and then save or save and continue. Your references can be submitted pretty easily. Cureus has a very handy reference converter tool, and it's available to facilitate ease of reference entry. Now you're ready to invite reviewers. Peer review invitations. You enter the email address for the requested reviewer. You'll click on search, and if the reviewer that you've entered is already in Cureus, their information will automatically populate. There will be no issue to send them the request to review your article. If the person is not in the system, you'll need to enter some demographic information, and then the system will send the request for review to that person. Now you have an opportunity to take one final look at your article before you submit it. At this stage in the process, it's really important to review everything that you have submitted so far. so that you can minimize the chance that your article is going to be pushed back to you for changes. And changes can be grammatical. There are a number of areas where your article may be pushed back. So you want to make sure that you have submitted it in the correct format and that your article will be able to be reviewed without getting kicked back to you. So again, this is your final chance to ensure that your article is correctly formatted and complete. Now you'll land on a summary page, and it's going to outline each section of your article submission. Cureus will flag any contact that may bounce back to you prior to completion of a full review. If everything looks complete and there aren't any red flags, you can hit next and you're ready to submit. We look forward to receiving your articles. We are really excited by those of you who have submitted articles to the ACOS journals to date, and we hope that this presentation helps facilitate an easy submission process for anyone who is a member of the ACOS who would like to submit research to an ACOS journal. If you have any questions regarding this presentation or about the ACOS journal in general, please contact Melanie Jones at mjones@facos.org. Thanks again for watching this presentation, and again, we look forward to receiving your articles.